Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos aqui a mais um vídeo no canal. Estamos aqui com um jogo muito esperado por mim no caso, porque eu joguei esse jogo aqui faz muito tempo, é um jogo excelente, muito bom. Esse jogo foi lançado em 99, é um jogo que pra época era muito bom, os gráficos, a história, a sinopse, o enredo, os personagens, a trilha sonora, tudo era maravilhoso. Pra época também eu era bem pequeno, então pra mim era tipo um novo mundo. Então, aqui foi lançado em 2017, nesse ano, tá acabando, mas foi lançado em novembro, uma remasterização, um remake do jogo, com os gráficos melhorados, etc. Então, vamos agora jogar, ver como é.
Came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions at the subatomic scale. On today, will be a year long remembered in the scientific world as Professor William Kaufman's published work on ubiquitary strings is released. Simply put, Kaufman predicts that travel to a parallel world may be possible using a method he's called string tunneling. But many in the scientific field, while agreeing with his findings, say that the power output that is needed is far beyond the capabilities of science.
Anthony Zhu's trial ended today with a narrow not guilty verdict. The families of the 11 MIT lab workers who were killed in the July 1999 explosion contend that Zhu was at fault, and that his attempt to create the first matter-antimatter reaction was the cause.
You're in my light, pal.
Commander Slade?
Not bad. I guess my weight, too.
I'm Major Vernon, sir. We've got a diamond priority situation at one of our outposts, and I'm to bring you to the site.
I got time to finish my drink? Guess not.
Sorry, sir, but we're almost to the site, and I'm supposed to debrief you before we land.
Get on with it, then.
In your mission briefing, you'll see that yesterday at 16:30 GST, a top-secret military experiment was launched.
You got any coffee?
No, sir. Now, if you'll just follow along.
Damn. Okay, I'm all ears, Major. Go on.
Well, as you may know, scientists have talked about traveling to parallel worlds for the last couple of years, and yesterday, we did it.
Did what?
We sent a probe through the boundary separating us from the other dimensions.
Really? Where'd you wind up? Belgium?
For 71 minutes, we were receiving data back from the probe before an entity from that world damaged it, sending an energy backlash through to our world that's caused an atomic chain reaction we were unable to contain.
Looks like your precious lab blew up.
Not exactly. Pilot, give me a 30-degree roll to port. It caved in.
Let me get this straight. The probe you shot in the Twilight Zone screwed up and is sucking us in?
Yes. And the vortex is growing exponentially, Commander. We estimate 25 days before the Earth is no more than a cosmic memory.
So why am I here?
You're here to escort a group of 3 scientists into the same parallel world to repair and retrieve that probe.
I'm trained in combat and survival. I don't run an escort service.
Urgent. Soft gear maintenance op needed at Hall G13. Red Sector com briefing is a go at 1300 hours.
Look, all I'm saying, Anthony, is we weren't ready. I was as eager as you to test our theories, but that didn't give us license to...
Us? I'm not taking the fall for your flawed theories, Kaufman. My energy source didn't lose that probe, and when we find it, I'll...
Attention. Report all
Gentlemen,
packages.
this is Commander Cutter Slade. He's here to make sure you have no problems on your little trip.
No more than you've got, anyway.
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the Cristobal Project.
Lab techs,
It's a
vaccination
pleasure,
is
Commander. I'm sorry
You
it
and me
has to-
both, Professor.
And Professor Anthony Xu, Professor Kaufman's...
guiding light. Without me, he'd still be at the blueprint stage.
Where I fear we should have stayed.
We can save the speculation until after we've plugged that hole, gentlemen. Professor Kaufman, you're due at the pad first.
Oh, I'll be along momentarily, Major.
Urgent. Task 5 commanders. P1 reload.
So, what's the plan, Professor?
Quite simple, really. When we get to the other world, we locate the damaged probe and repair the systems using these backup cards. Of course, the damage could be anything from the power output to the...
It's not the power output, it's the string tunneling device.
We'll find that out soon enough, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the pad. Why did they choose you, Commander?
Guess I drew the short straw.
Nice to know we have something in common. See you on the other side, gentlemen.
One step away from proving my energy source can work, and now this. I can't believe my luck.
Don't worry, Professor. Stick close to me and we'll get through this.
Listen, G.I. Joe. I'm only gonna tell you this once. I don't take orders from anyone.
Is that so?
I have a strong feeling you're going to be trouble.
The feeling's mutual, Professor. Suit's a bit on the tight side.
Sorry. We've already sent a shipment of new technology weaponry to the other world. The instructions were in your brief.
Thanks. By the way, you said 3 scientists. So far, I've only seen double.
Wolf?
Oh, God.
What's she doing here?
You two know each other?
Not really. I know her lawyers pretty well, though.
Look, about that,
Is there a problem?
I don't really know. Is there, Wolf? I wouldn't want the senator upset again.
My mother has nothing to do with this. I'm here on my own credentials.
Ms. Wolf is our exobiologist, Commander. If your mission runs longer than expected, she'll be helping you figure out which bugs to eat and what plants to
Commander
avoid.
Slade, T-minus 10 minutes to launch.
She'll also be attempting
Please report to
communication with
launch
the sentient beings we saw on the probe feed.
Communication? Her? How ironic.
You don't understand, Commander. What happened wasn't...
This happy reunion will have to wait, you two. Commander, we need you on the pad now. Ms. Wolf? What was all that about?
Guess you guys didn't have time for background checks. Level with me, Vernon. Is this thing really gonna get us there alive?
Would you rather stay here?
You've got a point there. Just try not to break anything else before I get back, will you?
We'll try, Commander. Good luck.
Ulukai? Ulukai! Zonanikar! Zanguarta!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is splitting.
Ulukai, are you unhurt?
I think so, Doc, except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that, some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
I am Zokrim, leader of the Dolotai Guardians. What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now? Now we will help you retrieve your 5 Mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. Then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, 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 slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Hundreds of moons ago, the Prophet Khazar spoke of a higher being, the Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyran. To do this, you will need the 5 Mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once, we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these Mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as were many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe. My equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads. And I have 1 backpack with my HK-P12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai, but if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This Gamsav is believed to save a Talon's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the Gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the Gamsav, but you cannot move while the light is growing.
Skip it, Chief. This is too much. Look, I think I need to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Dalka, so you may leave.
Lexicon accessed. HKP-12 ammo located.
Então, galera, como vocês puderam ver, o jogo é bem cinematográfico, tem muita história, muita coisa rolando. O que aconteceu foi que no nosso planeta aqui dos humanos descobriu um jeito de viajar em outras dimensões, só que viajou, acabou caindo nessa dimensão e deu coisa ruim, né? Deu coisa errada e a gente foi chamado para resolver o problema, né? No caso, recuperar a nave que veio para cá. E quando a gente chegou, os habitantes aqui desse planeta tinha uma tradição que a gente era o salvador deles, né, de alguma forma. Então a gente tem que... Estamos aqui nesse mapa, aqui nessa área aqui, mais para treinamento. E vamos ter que procurar o filho do chefe aqui. Do chefe rebelde, no caso. Que é o Jean. Mas aqui a gente vai meio que treinar um pouco das coisas. Treinar os... Treinar nossos skills aqui. Vamos lá, atirar. Essa aqui é a primeira fase, né? Fase de treino. E o nosso óculosinho fica falando pra gente tudo que tem e que não tem.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
E a gente tá tentando se comunicar com nossa equipe, né? Foi perdida no caso. Eu lembro aqui nesse rio tinha uns peixes loucos. Aquilo ali é um portal, que quem vai abrir vai ser o chefe, né? Aí a gente vai abrir e vai pra esse lugarzinho aqui, ó. Que tem esse coqueiro. Olha o Jean aqui, a gente tem que achar o Jean.
Come here a second, would you?
Aí, vamos falar com o filhinho do chefe.
Are you Jan?
Yes.
Thanks. Your father said you could help me get the king.
The what?
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are 4 tests we do here to train other Guardians. I can guide you through them if you would like.
I would.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Notepad accessed.
Então, aí agora esse cara vai nos treinar, tipo, tiro-alvo, furtividade, natação e salto. Como eles são os grupos rebeldes, então eles têm um treinamento, né? E a gente vai fazer os
Let's
testes.
try this
deles.
jumping test.
You have finished that test, Ulukai. There is no need to...
Então, o teste de salto eu já, na verdade, eu já...
What about this targeting test?
We have some pots set up to test the shooting...
O que acontece? A gente vai lá nesse... Aqui é o teste tiro-alvo que a gente tem que acertar no...
You shoot well! You shoot well!
Unstable organic energy detected.
Ó, interessante que a gente tá pegando uns... O que mais tem pra tirar? Não tem mais nada pra tirar? Vamos falar com o cara.
What about this targeting?
You have finished that test.
Beleza, já finalizamos o teste.
Tell me
de
about
natação.
your test of swimming.
We test the ability of all Guardians to swim down into the waters around Adelpha. This is useful for us when we...
Tá, a gente vai nadar agora no riozinho aqui. Soquinho, soquinho.
Oh,
Foreign material detected.
Como que afunda? Afunda com o botão direito, beleza. Lembrar de respirar, né? A gente tá pegando esses materiais aqui que vai dar pra gente vender, eu acho. Eu não sei que você me lembra. Trocar por munição, por arma. Metal detectado. Eu não entendo por que a galera tem tanto coisa guardada aqui, né? Tem tanto ouro dentro d'água, né? Tem uns saquinhos de dinheiro. Mas também tem umas conchas, ó. Coisas interessantes. Posso morrer, né? É interessante que os caras chamam a gente de urukai, né? Será que a gente já completou o teste de natação? A gente nadou bastante. Eu lembro que dava pra pular nesses prédios aqui, né? Nessas casas. Vamos, Jean. Ô, Jean.
Come here a second, would you? Tell me about
You have...
Beleza, teste
what is
de
this
furtividade.
sneaking test?
This is our most difficult test. Since my father orders that we follow the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we find that we are forced to try and sneak into places.
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek.
If you say, Urukai, me, I want...
Então agora a gente vai fazer o teste de furtividade. Na verdade eles estão seguindo aqui um outro sábio aqui que diz que não pode atirar, etc, não pode ter violência. Mas esse não é o caso nosso aqui, porque a gente vai usar arma. A gente tem que ir lá do outro lado lá. Seguir esse cara até lá. Fazer esse teste aqui de furtividade. Eu não lembrava que dava pra correr nesse jogo não, velho. Mas se segurar o botão do mouse ele corre. Ó, o cara tá chamando a gente, ó.
Can I ask you something? How does this work?
Urukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square. Once I say 1, 2, 3, you must begin to try and get the fruit I lay on the ground.
Sounds easy enough.
It will not be, Urukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I see you, I will...
Let's go then.
Enter your square and we will begin.
Notepad accessed.
Então a gente vai ficar aqui. Ele vai deixar uma fruta lá. E a gente vai ter que pegar dele. Sem que ele veja. Conta até 3, tio.
1, 2, 3.
E aí, filho? Onde tá virando? Olha pra lá, tio.
I have seen you, Urukai. Come, speak with me.
Deixa eu ver como que é pra agachar, o botão aqui pra agachar. É C agachar.
Can I ask you something? What?
I guess... One, two, three.
C é pra agachar. Essa barrinha que apareceu aqui, minha vida, que é isso? O nível que ele tá me vendo. Sai pra lá, bichão. Eu lembro que tinha um outro pra deitar. Tô aqui não.
You did it! I could not see you!
Uhul! Vamos falar sobre aqui. Primeiro
Say, can you tell me a bit more?
He is a great leader, and if things were different in Adelpha, he would be the leader of all.
He gets people to join him by burning.
Yes, Ulukai.
Strange recruitment plan. How's your father fighting back?
We never fight, although most of us would like to. I am beginning to think that my father's essence is going weak. I want to no longer listen to his teachings of Khazar and of peace. I want more than anything to revert Feyran myself for what he has done.
Whoa, simmer down there, Jan. I'm sure your father knows what he's doing.
We shall see soon enough.
Tá vendo que o filho do chefe aqui não gosta muito dessa coisa pacífica, não.
So, did I pass?
Yes, Ulukai. I have no doubts that you could pass our test.
Your father wouldn't be too...
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks of the old moons of the Guardians and the honor their name once held. Never does he see that few are being left alive which believe the way he does.
Don't worry, Jan. I've never failed in a mission yet.
May the odds be silent during your travels, Ulukai. My father will be glad to hear that you are ready to begin.
Thanks.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. You will need this.
Hey, that's an EVD. Where did you find this?
This and many sacred objects are all around Adelpha now, Ulukai. When they were found, many believe them objects of the Yods.
Bom, beleza. A gente já viu que o pai dele não é pacífico, ele não. Como o pai dele falou, a gente tem que... Aqui nesse mundo vai ter que completar as missões aqui, né? Pra poder ir embora, no caso. Pra ele poder ajudar a gente a achar nossa nave. Então a gente vai ter que achar 4 moms, alguma coisa assim. Mas antes disso, vamos procurar daqui nas coisas. Consegui. Kit médico é importante. Correr também, né? Tem outros personagens aqui também. A gente tá pegando várias munições, né? Já estamos vendo se eles são pacíficos ou não.
HKP-12 ammo located.
Vamos conversar com o rebelde aqui.
Can I ask you something? Hey there, how's it going?
Great, Ulukai.
I could be worse, although I don't really...
I can try and give you some info about the Shamaz or the region of Shamazar if you would like.
What can you tell me about the Shamaz?
They used to have greater numbers of their kind, like us Guardians. But since Feyran and Croax began to rule Adelpha, they have disappeared in great numbers.
Feyran's been killing them? So why does Feyran allow some of the Shamaz to live?
He will always need Shamaz. They can use their essence to heal. Croax forces them to heal his soldiers, and Feyran makes them heal the workers so they can work harder for him. There was a time that none of the Shamaz would help Feyran.
They're on his side now?
No, Ulukai. Never question the loyalty of a Shamaz. They will all be delighted to see you and will help you the best they can. Khazar suggested this, and the Shamaz have listened. The only reason you should ever fear a Shamaz is...
Is when?
Forgive me, Ulukai, but they were told by Khazar that if your essence was discovered to be evil, they were not to help you. But I am certain that will not be the case.
Lexicon accessed.
Então tem Shamaz, Shamazar.
What can you tell me of Shamazar?
Large temples are placed all around that region. They are all used to go to pay tribute to the Yods of the Essences. These moons...
Why can't you try...
Feyran has all but destroyed all forms of worship to the other Yods. Now his Yod, the Yod Fey, is the only god all can worship frequently. For the other three, all must do it in secret. Only the shamans are allowed to travel.
What else can you tell me of Sham?
Recent rains there have made the ground very dangerous in some parts. Be careful around the dark land there.
Lexicon accessed.
Beleza, já falamos com
Ammo
ele.
located.
Nossa! Vai ter uma porrada de coisa aqui.
Can I ask you something?
Fala com o chefe aqui.
What is a Daoka?
They are the travel rings that have been found throughout Adelpha for thousands and thousands of moons. No Talon knows who created them, only that they allow.
Tem esses portais.
Tell me more about the Dolotai Guardians.
All Talon of the Essence Fae used to be Dolotai Guardians. Since the Fae Essence allows us to use our essence to attack, we became the hunters.
So what went wrong?
When Feyran arrived in Shamazar, he began to change the minds of some of the Fae Talon. He said that the Fae were stronger and should lead.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
Many of us began to battle with the followers of Feyran. But the way of the Talon must be one of peace, or the essence suffers. This is how it has been for.
And now?
Now we are but a few left. Feyran has done his best to remove our voice from Adelpha, but we continue to fight in our own way.
Lexicon accessed.
Say, Zokrum, what's with that Gamsav you gave me?
That is your Gamsav. It is a very special piece.
Great.
If you take it in your hand and squeeze it, light and sound from inside the Gamsav.
Oh, that's
Esse
different.
negócio é tipo pra salvar.
How many times?
I do not think it has a limit.
Ou seja, essas gemas aqui dá pra salvar o jogo, né?
What can you tell me of Croax?
I was very young when he became the leader of Feyran's soldiers. From what my father told me before being
Croax
converted,
aqui, ele é o líder dos
Croax always.
How did he and Feyran get together?
When Feyran first arrived in Shamazar.
What is a Yod?
The Yods are the forces that watch us from above and give all Talon our essence.
Os Yods que enviaram ele.
What are these Mon you told me about again?
It is said that you will come to Adelpha and reunite the five monks. Then the season.
And what are they?
No Talon knows.
Ninguém sabe o que é, obrigado.
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
It is the region that the Daoke in our camp leads to. This region is.
Okay.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's?
Sure did.
As you wish, Ulukai.
That'll have to do for now. But just.
It shall be as you say, Ulukai. Now the path to your first Mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka in our camp. Once you arrive there, you will need to find Shamaz Zeb. He may be in the village to the far west of the Daoka where you appear.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well.
So the only people I should find are...
Others will try to help, Ulukai. A good talent.
The recreate.
Yes. They and all others will help you.
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran and Croax. I have been in contact with many of them, but all are unwilling to stop their work for Feyran.
They like working for it?
No.
Well, I'll see what I can do about it.
I know you can win them over. You have the mark.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys...
Be warned, Ulukai. Many soldiers have been seen now that you are known to be alive. You will want to stay away from the Temple Fey in the center of Shamazar.
Thanks for the advice.
Know this. All Guardians will be watching you. You will find our help when...
You just remember...
Then I will activate the Daoka for you.
Notepad accessed. HKP-12 ammo located.
Hello.
You have
Where?
the region of Okasankar.
Tell me about this.
It is a region full of water.
The ancient...
The story...
What can...
The most... I do...
Lexicon accessed.
Ou seja, aqui a gente vai achar informações sobre todas as cidades, todas as regiões no caso, né? Ó, o cara tá lá em cima, lá, ó. Ele vai ligar o portal, ligou o portal.
Excuse me, pal. What's a recreate?
They are the ones who make the weapons for Feyran. But do not think they are bad.
Why should I see them?
I know that they studied your sect.
What can you tell me?
They are the Talon placed in charge of supplying items.
And you've had trouble convincing them?
Yes.
Any hint?
All of the leaders would follow your words if all other Talon of that region know you are truly the Ulu.
Então o que acontece? A gente vai ter que ir em todas as regiões convencendo os líderes lá a pararem de fazer as coisas pro exército dos dois caras maus aqui, né? Um que é o líder do exército e outro que é o líder supremo geral aqui. Então é isso que a gente vai ter que fazer no próximo vídeo. Falou!